that's weird. Okay, shadowy. It's not really sunny out. I guess it is a little more sunny than it was before. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go sit in my chair. Hi, I'm back. I didn't realize, but this is new. I didn't know that, let's see. Do we need to make it lower? No, it's good. Okay. So I'm putting my laptop on. I'm not very good on the computer, but I need to get better. And I am determined to get everything going very, very soon. And it seems that I need to do it myself. So I'm going to figure it out. Come hell or high water, I'm going to figure it out. Okay, let's see. So I'm just waiting to see if anybody's here. I wanted to talk more about fat acceptance because when I was growing up, fat acceptance was not in style. And there were plus size stores, but they were hard to find. And whenever I went to the plus size store, I ended up always needing the biggest size, and eventually I couldn't even get into the biggest size. And then I had to order from Rollins and stuff online, those catalogs, and those clothes are so crappy. So yeah, I don't miss those days at all. Clothes, they're so big and heavy and hard to wash. When you do your laundry, oh my God, the basket of wet clothes is so heavy when you have big clothes like that. So that's just another advantage of being able to finally lose weight. And so with the fat acceptance, I guess when it was starting to come in, I started hearing about it. But it was like I had already, because I tried so many times to quit eating junk food and I couldn't. That's why I gave up. And that's why I have a problem with fat acceptance, because I feel like a lot of people that practice fat acceptance do it because they gave up, because the food is so friggin' addicting and they couldn't stop. So eventually you end up hating yourself. And I did. Well, I certainly didn't. I knew I was a good person, but I hated how weak I was, and it made me act sneaky and and shameful because I ate large portions of food and I didn't let people know. I mean, honestly, let's be real. If you're big like that, people know they eat a lot. But I don't know. I would never eat like that in front of anybody. I still like to wolf my food down and make a mess. But I don't eat as much as I used to. And that's the thing about the way that I got off all the junk food. Because when you start with one thing instead of doing everything at once, it gives your body a chance to slowly go away. Because each time you give up a food that you're addicted to, that you love, that you don't want to give up, it's just like a sacrifice. And eventually you're going to be rewarded for giving up that sacrifice for real. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's a non-material reward. it's something that when you start making smart choices for yourself, you start and you raise the standards of the food that you eat, that you will accept, you start to respect yourself a little bit more. And, some people might find it annoying, but to them, because it actually is a good way to hold yourself in a high standard. So don't let anybody say, "Oh, look at you. What's the matter? The marshmallows aren't good enough for you anymore." Actually, they're not. They're not good for anybody. It's so sad how all this food in the grocery stores is so harmful and addictive. And people don't know. They don't know what else to buy. It's also very, very alarming when you realize what foods, like all these foods that you've been eating all your life and that you love, are detrimental to your health. And you can go and look at the ingredients on the food and go look up, if they have benefits or they're harmful. So most of the foods in the stores have harmful ingredients, and you can spot them because they're usually really long words that you don't that you can't pronounce. You know what? I want to do something on my computer. Nobody's here, and I need to work on this program, trying to get it together. So I think I said some good things about fat acceptance. Anybody who practices fat acceptance, I want to tell you something. You would be a lot more beautiful if you weren't. Okay? I'm sorry to tell you that. And I know that sounds mean, but I was in, and I'm still kind of fat, okay? I'm not that far ahead of anyone. But if you are doing fat acceptance because you lost hope of being able to stay away from your foods, or maybe at one time you weren't willing to give up those foods, I want you to know that there's another way. You don't have to be stuck eating tiny little portions, and and then there's also what should I go vegan? Should I do the carnivore diet? Should I do this? Should I do both? You don't know what to do. So that part I would not advise anybody on. I'm on the carnivore diet right now, but that's an experiment that I'm doing. Monday 26, I believe, 26 or 27. I can't remember. I think it's 26. So yes, I just want the people that are practicing fat acceptance. If you are only doing it because you've given up hope on yourself, you have to know that there is another. You should give it another chance, and instead of giving everything up all at once, try eliminating certain things at a time. It's easier on you. It's too much because there's different types of food addictions, and you can definitely be addicted to more than one thing at a time. So imagine you've got all these food addictions: sugar, caffeine, this chemical. You go through withdrawal when you go through these things, when you're used to having it and your body's used to having it every day. That's why the people can't stop eating it. I used to eat insane amounts of food when I ate these foods, and you know what? I still could eat a lot, but not like I used to. It is so much better now, and I got a lot more control over my stomach. And because I raised my standards of what I will accept into my body. And the first step to becoming health conscious is to start reading the ingredients. It's so easy and simple, but we have to know what we're putting into our bodies, and a lot of those ingredients are very, very harmful. So if you care about your health, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I don't mean that. My cat just distracted me. I know people care about their health, but a lot of times uh, you don't care about it so much until you have a health crisis. And I know that from experience, and it's not a very happy time when things start falling apart. And sometimes, like, our bodies are self-healing. So if you stop eating the junk food and you start eating healthy food, your body will be nourished with the healthy food, and it can repair itself. We can repair ourselves. Even our teeth can repair. They can remineralize. I mean, that's amazing. It didn't happen to me, but I didn't. It was too late for me. So see, I lost my teeth and everything, and I'm getting new ones soon. But you know what? That wouldn't have happened if I wasn't such a junk food addict. And I really want to help the younger people, like anywhere between like mid-20s to mid-40s, because they're younger than me. I see beauty in everyone. And you know what? Oh, if somebody just thinks that they're beautiful like that, hold on, where is it? Oh. I friggin' get it. I understand. Look at my face. That's not even me. It doesn't even look like me. Like, when I came out of that and I saw this, I'm like, wow, yeah, I'm a little saggy and droopy and floppy and floppy. But you know what? I'm so friggin' blessed because I don't have to be like this anymore. And you know what? I felt like this before I looked like this, and then I became this. But I also knew somewhere deep down inside that I could do better and be better. And you know what? We all can. We all have the power to change and to transform our lives. So that's where the name came from, power plus nature. We have the power. It's our power plus nature, using natural, going back to the natural things. And you know what? Power plus nature equals transformation. I almost said transportation. Have a nice day.